And talking about that, Conservative voters in France have chosen former Prime Minister François Fillon as the Republican Party candidate. He beat rival Alain Juppé for the nomination and will go on to compete for the presidency next April. CCTV's Kate Parkinson reports from Paris.
This is the man who could become the next president of France. Former Prime Minister François Fillon won the centre-right Republican Party's nomination on Sunday. Fillon is a social conservative, economically liberal ideas, who says he will put an end to the 35-hour working week rule and slash public spending. He's also pledged to reduce immigration and exert strict administrative control over Islam.
I often hear that the rules of secularism must be hardened. But why impose new demands on Catholicism, Protestantism and Judaism? They have lived in peace with the Republic for decades, when only fundamental Islam threatens our society.
President François Hollande will announce whether he will seek a second mandate in December, but with an approval rating of just 4%, his chance of re-election seems extremely unlikely. Polls show he would be eliminated in the first round of voting. The Socialists will hold primary elections in January to choose their candidate. Hollande's chief rivals in that race could include his own Prime Minister Manuel Valls and his former Economy Minister Arnaud Montebourg. Further complicating the Socialist narrow path to re-election, Emmanuel Macron, another of Hollande's former economy ministers, has quit the government and is running as an independent candidate. With the left in disarray, Fillon's main opponent in next spring's presidential election will likely be far-right leader Marine Le Pen. Her anti-immigration and anti-EU National Front Party has made big inroads against the mainstream parties on both sides of the political spectrum as France struggles with high unemployment and low economic growth. The Paris massacre and other militant attacks have also fueled support for Le Pen, who is riding high in the polls. But the polls show that the majority of French people do not want to see the far right in power, and so there is a very real chance that François Fillon will be elected the next president of France. Having said that, a lot could change between now and next May. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, Paris.